Hello guys and gals, and welcome to another episode of Unique Items. Today we're going to be taking a look at the last unique crossbow. I know I said that last episode, but I'm always wrong when I say that, so don't listen to me. This is the Doomslinger repeating crossbow. This is a very fast crossbow, and not only is it fast, but it also has an increased attack speed on it to make it even faster. It does have some variables though, and that does make it a little bit kind of a poopy one to find if you don't find it with good variables. So let's go over it together and we'll talk about it. So first off, we have two-handed damage of 12 to 24, which isn't really that amazing. If I put it on right now, you can see it's 70 to 140. But it kind of makes up for the fact that it's a relatively low damage crossbow by having a very fast attack speed. I'm pretty sure if we take this down here and we actually fire off a couple rounds, you'll notice that it's pretty quick. It's also pink for some reason. I don't know why it's pink. Was it pink in the original game? It was more purple in the original game. But as you can see, it's not too bad as far as the attack speed is concerned, and you could beef that up a little bit further by adding in some more IAS or using a faster attack like strafe or something like that. It doesn't really matter exactly what skill you're using. I mean, if you're using freezing arrow, or maybe you're using strafe. I don't have strafe on here. A strafe. Of course, it doesn't work if you don't have anything to shoot at. Hold on. I'm in hell difficulty, by the way, so obviously I'm not going to be doing a massive amount of damage to these monsters. Still doing pretty good for an weapon that's not really all that amazingly upgraded or anything. It also has +1 to Amazon skills, which is definitely very nice. It can get some nice use out of that no matter what kind of build you are. Whether you're a freezing arrows on, exploding arrows on, whether you're a mana's on, you can do some cool things with +1 to all skills. 30% increased attack speed, of course, we were talking about that earlier. It makes it very fast. And then we also have 35% piercing attack at level 28. So level 28 is before you hit level 30. And since the pierce ability is level 30, it's kind of hard to get a good amount of piercing on Amazon at an early level. So having a bow like this that is very fast and also pierces could be very useful for a freezing arrows on or a exploding arrows on, just simply because you're not really so focused on the physical damage as you are focused on the elemental damage. And firing as fast as you possibly can has a much better effect with elemental damage than it does with physical damage. With physical damage, you do care about how much damage you're doing, but obviously with elemental damage, you really care about how fast you attack. You want to attack as fast as possible, and this bow is definitely a very fast bow. On top of that, it also gives you the piercing effect that you need to make sure that your elemental damage is being multiplied by multiple targets. It does have an enhanced damage on it of 100%, but it does vary as low as 60%, so by 40%. If you were going to upgrade one of these, probably try and find one that's a little bit higher percentage than 60%. And then it also has 15 life on it, which certainly is not something that anyone would sneeze at. It's definitely very nice. One thing that you could do with this, though, if you wanted to make it even faster, is you could obviously put a shale rune in it, and that would bump it up even higher to a very nice 50% increased attack speed on a level 29 bow. And then we have a very nice 50% IAS, 35% pierce, 100% ED bow, which is going to attack even faster than it was before, obviously. And I feel like we need to test that out. We need to see just how fast it fires. We need to actually get a good idea. Oh wow, that's actually beautiful. Hold on, let me take off my my stupid Hellfire torch. A little bit of freezing arrow in there. Come on, no. A little bit of freezing arrow. Come on. Come here. That's right, punks. As you can see, it doesn't really matter the damage of a crossbow or a bow when you have freezing arrow. Freezing arrow is what's doing most of the damage. So here I am in hell difficulty. I'm fighting monsters that are obviously way above my pay grade as far as this weapon is concerned, and I'm still doing just fine. Because with an elemental damage item or attack, you're more concerned with how fast you attack as opposed to how how hard you hit. Now, granted, we could upgrade this, and that is definitely something that we should consider. So, since it's only level 28, there's a very good chance that this will be an excellent Tier 1 upgrade to Tier 2, because the level requirement usually doesn't go up that high. The strength and dex requirements, though, might go up pretty nasty. A lot of the crossbows have some pretty nasty strength and dex requirements, so we're going to find that out. So let's take our Doomslinger repeating crossbow and upgrade it to the exceptional version. It's going to go from the 12 to 24, 50 dex, 40 strength, level 29, to the Chukonu 28 to 64, 95 dex, 80 strength, level 34. So not a bad upgrade there. Got a little bit of extra physical damage out of it. Got a not bad requirements. And then the level requirement actually didn't go up so high that it was broken. Level 34 from level 28 to level 34 is actually not bad at all. If I remember correctly, though, let me double check my crossbows real quick. All right, so the Doomslinger is a repeating crossbow, and the repeating crossbow is a negative 40 base. So negative 40 is a very fast base. It is. It's faster than a phase blade. Phase blades are actually negative 30. However, when you upgrade it to the Chukonu, it actually becomes a negative 60 base. Which means that it is insanely fast at that point. So not only does upgrading the Doomslinger increase the physical damage, it also increases the speed of the bow by negative 20. So you end up with a much faster bow just by upgrading it one tier. So definitely a very solid upgrade from the repeating crossbow to the Chukonu. Let's take a look real quick and see how fast it fires now. Hey, look, a shell rune. And let's throw some strafe in there real quick, just for lulz. Oh, dang. Very nice and fast. Unfortunately, it's still not quite enough physical damage for hell difficulty, but a very nice upgrade for the repeating crossbow. Let's upgrade this another time, though, to see what it does when we upgrade it to the third tier, which is the demon crossbow, if I remember correctly. The demon crossbow is the hell version of the Chukonu, and not really sure if this is going to upgrade well. I don't think it will be upgrading very well. There's probably better options, like, for instance, the demon machine or the gut siphon, but let's take a look at it anyway. So we're going to up from 28 to 64 damage, 95 dex, 80 strength, level 34, to the Doomslinger demon crossbow, 52 to 80. That's awful. 98 dex, 141 strength. Isn't too bad on the dex and strength, and level 75. Very, very poor upgrade to Tier 3. So good upgrade from Tier 1 to 2, bad upgrade from Tier 2 to 3. Let's take a look and see where we could potentially find this crossbow if we want to get our hands on it over on Silo's Pen. Alright, so here we are over on Silo's Pen. I've already input the correct data. We're going to go with 100% magic find on this, and let's check the bosses. So we're looking at Diablo in normal difficulty, 1 in 653. That's probably your best bet. And then super uniques, bink bink. Neolithak, Pindle Skin. Oh, not really a lot of good options. So it looks like Pindle Skin, really, normal difficulty, 1 in 6,076 if you want to get your hand on it early. At level 28, you should be in Act 5, so pretty good farming options there with Diablo and then Neolithak and Thresh Socket and Pindle Skin. All of those actually can be farmed relatively easily. Kind of surprised at how good this one upgraded from Tier 1 to Tier 2. I actually really enjoy that. Not only did we get a nice physical damage bump, we also got a very nice speed bump in the crossbow, and it definitely made it into a very fast, very nice killing machine for a level 34 character. As always, I do appreciate it when you guys and gals watch my videos, and as always, keep on slinging some doom.